Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so very happy to have you guys here as always. Okay, I just finished filming a video right now and I decided that this is an opportunity. Okay, this is an opportunity for me to film this video because if I don't, ouch, I might stay here and my children will come back. That will be another issue, a story for another day. Because seriously, I don't want that. So let me do this video right away. And so today, guys, I'm going to be talking about early symptoms of pregnancy. Okay, those early symptoms of pregnancy, even before you miss your period, even before you do your pregnancy test. Okay, if even before you confirm with your PT strip, these are the symptoms that will tell you that you have taken in. Yes, there are symptoms like that. Okay, so if you are worried to know what are the things, how do I know, watch this video to the end. Okay, if you are new here, you're welcome. My name is Glory and I do mostly sit down videos here. So thank you for tuning in. You will definitely gain one or two. And okay, join hand with me, okay, in this particular channel, because everything about positivity, everything about your health, ideas and experiences are shared in this particular channel. In fact, you won't regret. Okay, you won't regret it. All my return subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Today, like I said, I'm talking about early symptoms of pregnancy, even before the due date, your normal expected menses, like when you are supposed to see your menses. Okay, even before that particular time, or even before you start seeing PT strip telling you you are pregnant. These are the symptoms that shows you are pregnant. Okay, so the first symptom I'm going to be talking about today is raised temperature. Yes, in fact, this is very accurate. Yes, because immediately after conception, your temperature goes a little higher. In fact, around that particular ovulation time, that's when your temperature goes high. But if you didn't fertilize, like if the egg did not fertilize, it will come down to normal. But if you eventually had the successful conception, then this temperature is going to stay high, a little high, just like a degree. Okay, through your pregnancy. So this is a very good symptom, early symptom of pregnancy, because it happens after conception. It is as early as that. Okay, so but you cannot notice this if you are not tracking your temperature. If you're not tracking your temperature, you cannot notice it. How will you know your normal temperature and the one when it's raised up a little? So that is it. Next is breast changes. Okay, breast changes is another good symptom of early pregnancy symptoms. Okay, yes, when you start experiencing changes um in your areola, this is another good symptom, because your areola gets darker and then you see all those bumpy boils and all that are going to be darker in your breast. Another thing is being feeling of fullness in your breast. Okay, you feel full, your breast is full. Okay, it's bigger than normal, bigger than it used to be, just like those PMS symptoms. Yes, or when you are feeling tender boobs or sore boobs. Okay, this is an early symptom of pregnancy. Another thing is fatigue. My dear, this is another good symptom of pregnancy. You can't cheat this nature. You cannot, because your body is now doing extra work trying to build another life inside you. So you are doing extra. So you tend to get tired easily. And when you start experiencing this at this early stage, my dear, this is a symptom that something is going on, and you will experience this early. So if you are observant, definitely you will experience it. It doesn't happen to everybody. It does not happen to all women, but most women experience this. Another thing is implantation bleeding. Implantation bleeding is another good symptom of early pregnancy, like another early symptom of pregnancy. Seriously, because this happen at the time after conception. Okay, immediately after conception, the next thing you will get is implantation bleeding. This doesn't mean that every woman experiences implantation bleeding. Like I said, I made a video about implantation bleeding, okay, everything about it, the symptoms and all that, but it doesn't happen to all women. So if you are lucky to have that kind of experience, so that means if you are lucky to have it, it means that you will definitely know even before that statistic is telling you positive, and that's a good thing, okay, especially when you're trying to conceive. How happy I'm going to be. So it's another thing. Another thing is cramping. Let's say implantation cramping. Cramping is another early symptom of pregnancy, and this is the one I always experience. Okay, this is one other thing that tells me that I'm pregnant even before any other thing, even before test and all that. So if I start cramping around after my ovulation, I know that something is definite, and after everything, it is certain that there's a baby there. So is the time when your baby is implanting, the pains, okay, it's not really pains, it's just a kind of sensation or cramping that is not that hot. It doesn't hurt that much, just a cramping, a feeling, a sensation, and to tell you that something is going on in there. Another thing is changes in your cervical mucus, my dear. This is another good point, and this happens to me always too. Changes in your cervical mucus, seriously, after conception, okay, instead of your cervical mucus to go dry, instead of your cervical mucus to start getting sticky and dry or stuff like that, it gets creamy and comes bigger and much more bigger. Okay, as your pregnancy goes, that's how you excrete, like you discharge more. Okay, so this is a bigger symptom. It's as early as possible after your conception, you start seeing it. In fact, this system has a way of doing this. Okay, so your system will start producing enough of this, and this is your hormones, your progesterone, your estrogen, down to HCG. Okay, everything is just pumping, and that is why you see your cervical mucus getting bigger, coming more and more. Okay, this is another thing that happens. Next is when you have frequent urination. Frequent urination is another thing that you experience at this early stage, okay, because your HCG helps to support your kidney to excrete more waste product, so that your baby will not be in any issues, okay, any distress. So everything is working together to get that baby in a normal position, in a normal condition. So this is another symptom. You urinate more, and this is why it happens. Okay, another thing is mood swings or changes in your moods. Okay, you start noticing you behave differently, and you be like, what's the problem? That's your hormones, that's your baby. Okay, your baby hormones. Okay, next is bloating. Okay, a lot of women experience bloating at this early stage. So it's something that you can only experience if you're observant enough. Okay, so these hormones that are supporting your baby are going to bring down your digestive system, like your functions of your digestive system. That is, I don't know if I'm getting it. Like your hormones are going to weigh down your digestive system from functioning the way it used to. So that is why you notice that bloating. Okay, next thing is morning sickness. Yes, morning sickness is another early symptom of pregnancy, very early. Okay, because immediately after conception, your system starts telling you that there's a difference. Okay, this is not the hormones that used to be, this is not how you used to feel, and then you start feeling this morning sickness that can happen to at any time. Okay, can happen even in the afternoon or in the night, but mostly in the morning. Another thing is nauseous feeling. This is another thing that always happens, okay, to most women, to tell them that somebody is on the way. Okay, another thing is cramping. Cramping at the time of your, let's say, implantation. Okay, I don't know if I've said it before. So next is headaches. Okay, headaches is another symptom of early pregnancy. Yes, in fact, this one also happens to me. Okay, so excuse me. So when you have taken in, these hormones might cause stress. Like, I don't really mean stress, it might cause a kind of changes in your system that might lead to you having headaches. Okay, that's just your hormones. That's just your hormone. So you start experiencing headaches and all that. You be like, what exactly is going on? That's your hormone there. That's your hormone. Or changes in your taste. Okay, in your taste, those things you used to like before, but at this time, after conception, you start seeing yourself disliking them. You don't really want them anymore. You'll be like, what's going on? Another big symptom, early symptom of pregnancy is sense sense of your smell. Okay, hey God, it changes at this early stage to most women. Okay, like, oh Jesus, what's happening at that far? What your neighbor is cooking, what your somebody that just passed by, the pet that he's putting on, like every little thing that passes by, you are going to perceive it, even if it's far. Oh goodness, this is another symptom. Let me tell you one thing that happened to me when I was pregnant with my second child. I didn't know at that time that I'm pregnant. Okay, so my husband came back with mango, and I am a fan of mango. I love eating mangoes. Okay, so when he came back with these mangoes, I thought that, as usual, I'm going to love this. So immediately he brought it, I kept it somewhere. I'm like, later I'm going to grab it and then enjoy myself. But that place that mango was disturbing. Like, it was so disturbing to me. I became so surprised. I'm like, what's going on? I told my husband, I'm removing this mango. I'm not eating it again. If you want to eat, you are free. So I removed the mangoes and I removed them from that particular place. It was at the passage. So I removed it from there and kept it in the kitchen. But still, even when I am inside the room, I'm still perceiving the aroma, I don't know, of this mango, the smell of this mango, and it's turning me off. Then I went straight to the kitchen, took the mangoes, and then changed the position. I took it to the backyard. I kept it there, said there, if you want to go and eat it, please go and eat it. This mango is giving me trouble. And my husband didn't understand anything. He was like, I will eat it. He didn't eat it for long. The next day, this thing kept on happening. This mango kept on giving me troubles. I took it and put it inside the dustbin. I said, man, you are not ready to eat these mangoes. I put it, I don't want to bring it closer to me, not in the kitchen, not in the house. I put it inside the dustbin. Still, this mango was busy disturbing me, was busy irritating me. The smell was like hell. I sat down and I'm like, seriously, wait, this mango that I always enjoy, why am I feeling this way? That was when I noticed that seriously something is wrong somewhere. Okay, so I have to remove that mango from the dust bin and throw it away. I don't just want anything that will keep it closer to me, so I have to throw it away immediately. Nothing like keeping it closer to the house again. And that was when I got myself, oh my jeez. And that day, I decided that seriously, there's nothing that will make me to. Okay, I said there's nothing that will stop me from doing pregnancy test because this is not normal. When I did the pregnancy test, it came out positive. Okay, it came out positive because that particular pregnancy was just, the HCG was going like fast. Even at that early stage, I still have enough HCG to show on the PC strip. Okay, even if it was very light, but the pregnancy was so sensitive. It shows immediately, like so early. The HCG was everywhere and the baby was so strong. Even till now he's something else. So that is it. So these are the things that you when you experience these things, then you know that it's just go wait. After some time, go ahead and confirm it. Go and buy a PT strip. You are pregnant there. So that's it for today's video. Wishing you luck if you are trying to conceive. Okay, wish you luck. May heaven hear your voice. Okay, thank you so much for being here. See you guys in my next video.